I am Stevie Anderson from the UK, bringing you this month's For Those Who Know, featuring Roy Davis Jr., courtesy of T. Carlita's In My House Techno show. For almost 30 years, Roy Davis Jr.'s music has been highly regarded by the dance music industry and fans alike, who rightly acclaim him as one of the most influential producers of his generation and a true house music legend. Roy Davis Jr. grew up in Chicago. His musical education began at the age of 13 when he started DJing, mixing disco, hip-hop, imported Italian disco and then house music. He was inspired by the music of some of Chicago's revered pioneers, most notably Ron Hardy, Lil Louis, Marshall Jefferson, Farley Jackmaster Funk, and his friend and mentor DJ Pierre, of renowned acid house innovators Future. His first foray into producing house music was a track called 20 Below, which featured on Volume 6 of a house music compilation series on a UK house label called Jack Tracks. The track was credited to DJ Pierre as Pierre's Fantasy Club and did not include Davis, yet he remained undeterred and focused on becoming a recognised producer in his own right. Davis's burgeoning talent as a producer and keyboard player was now in demand. He played keyboards on tracks by Steve Poindexter and Brian Harris respectively, on Poindexter's Chicago Underground label, and for the Chicago Bad Boys EP on Sabre Records. His collaboration with another mentor, the legendary Marshall Jefferson, as U Mosier, produced two excellent tracks, We Are Unity and Love Don't Let Me Down, both released on Jefferson's label Otherside Records, further added to Davis's growing reputation. Davis had followed a similar career path of his friend DJ Pierre, to work as A&R scout and produce records for iconic New York house music label Strictly Rhythm, as well as set up two labels of his own, Underground Therapy Music and Red Cat. His return to Chicago saw him replace DJ Pierre in Future, and he co-produced the anthemic Rise From Your Grave, released on Strictly Rhythm in 1992. Davis still found time to work on his own productions and a definitive sound, a sound that embraces his love of soul, funk and jazz, melded together, that is infectious as it is euphoric. His hallmark soulful bass and chord instrumentation is heavily influenced by the music of artists he most admires, Curtis Mayfield, Stevie Wonder and Marshall Jefferson. His music often reveals his deep faith in God. Track titles like Join His Kingdom, Michael, Rejoice, God of Israel, and Paradise, to name a few. But it was another spiritual-based track called Gabriel, featuring Pevin Everett, released on Chicago's Large Records in 1992, that catapulted Roy Davis Jr. from underground hero to mainstream pop stardom, as Gabriel became a worldwide hit in the clubs and commercial radio. The track was so influential in the development of a new dance music genre known as UK Garage, and has been a club hit ever since. Throughout his glittering career, Roy Davis Jr.'s tracks have graced some of house music's best-known labels: Strictly Rhythm, Power Music, King Street, Downtown 161, Nervous Records, all from New York, and from Chicago, Large Records, Casual and Prescription. His consistency and range as a producer, remixer and DJ has left an indelible mark on the history of house music. In conclusion, I will quote Roy Davis Jr.'s own words from a statement he put out last year following a diagnosis for multiple sclerosis. It is a testament to a much loved and respected individual and to his courage. And I quote, "I hope for as long as I physically can, I will continue to play music to you all, as much and as regularly as possible, and continue to give you the music that lets us break free from the shackles of life's pain, bring us all closer together, and sparks our souls." End quote. That's it from me until next month. My very special thanks goes out to T. Carlita and to all of you who watch and support the show. This is Stevie Anderson from the UK, wishing you all peace in the spirit of 313.
Thank you, Stevie Anderson, the official In My House Techno Music Show Incorporated historian and narrator of the first of the month segment of For Those Who Know. Wow, I finally get to hear your voice. We have communicated through email for 3 years now, and I finally get to have a voice behind the messages. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I also want to give a super thank you to Ayanna T. Miller, my photographer buddy, for being there with me when Roy Davis Jr. actually came to Detroit to the Grasshopper. So those photos are hers, and I appreciate that. And to be in the room with him and to dance to his performance was just wow. That's all I want to say. So for the In My House Techno Music Show, this has been For Those Who Know. Now you know a little bit more about Roy Davis Jr. And I encourage you to Google, search, watch video clips, get to know who he is. These are legends of this music. These are legends in the business. Get to know them, appreciate them, support them. This is T. Carlita for the In My House Techno Music Show, and we'll be right back.